Today we're going to be taking a look at a project that has its focus on brick and mortar retail with a future in transportation, smart cities and smart homes, agriculture, and health. Nucleus Vision, or nCash. Before we get started, we're going to take a look at a few things. We'll look at what the project is, the utility of the token. We'll look at the ion sensor, which is its physical product in order to integrate with business retail. We'll look at the current adoption. We'll look at who is behind the project, with the advisors, with the partnerships, along with the roadmap. We'll take a look at Medium to see some of their most recent partnerships, along with the problems I see with the Nucleus Vision project and my own conclusion. Before we get started, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my page for more coin reviews. Always note that this is not investment advice. Always do your own research. There will be resources in the description below. This is not an investment advice by any means. Always consult your own financial advisor. And without further ado, let's take a look at this project. First off, sitting at 1 cent today, down almost 16%. Quite a surprise looking at this since I did my research yesterday. I wasn't seeing this until today. So seeing a lot of volume leave this token today. Sitting at a market cap of 56 million, $3.9 million 24-hour volume, a circulating supply of 4.3 billion, and a total supply of 10 billion tokens. So quite a large supply. One thing that I take a look at, it is an ERC20 Ethereum blockchain token, currently ranked 139th. Definitely a large supporting community with 63,000 Twitter followers and 60,000 Reddit subscribers. There was a lot of influence in this project from, your influential Ian Bellina. He is also an advisor of this project. So, awareness is always key to the success of any project. So that was neither good nor bad, in my own opinion, but something to note. Okay, the exchanges that you can get Nucleus Vision on today are Binance, ZebPay, CoinEx, Coinbean, BNS, and IDEX, with Binance seeing the majority of the volume at $3 million in 24-hour volume. So if we could see Nucleus Vision start to get launched on other exchanges, we'll be able to see some more positive influence with this coin. Founded in 2014 at Harvard University, Nucleus Vision is an end-to-end technology solution that captures and provides previously unaccessed data to retailers and other brick-and-mortar businesses through its proprietary blockchain and real-time sensor technology. The solution that Nucleus Vision has built, which currently has ion sensors deployed in 10 live retail establishments, will support a valuable data network for unique visitor IDs and corresponding user data. Our proprietary IoT sensor technology doesn't depend on any RFID or Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or even facial recognition, simply using the signal off of your phone. So essentially how this thing works is they have what is known as an ion sensor. So let's go to the ion sensor and how that works. So the ion sensor is their physical product. Their physical product is something that is integrated or installed into these brick and mortar retail buildings, where with their proprietary software, it is able to pick up the signal off of your phone. So for an example, you or I walk into our favorite clothing brand, let's call it Levi, and the ion sensor picks up your signal because your phone signal will give you your unique identity. It interacts with the ion sensor, relaying information to your phone in the form of a text or a push notification. On that text or push notification, you would be incentivized in the form of nCash in order to let go or give the network your data. So you essentially are in control of your data so that the brick and mortar retailer can use that information to better give you recommendations, to further incentivize you in order to do more business with that company. So, you are given the nCash in exchange for your data. That data is sent to the orbit, which is their blockchain that gives a secure environment for your actual information, so you can be, secure in knowing that your information is safe. And then it is sent to the retailer, so that retailer can take a look at your data and give you some personalizations as far as some recommendations that they think you might like within their store. If you have a good IQ score or a score based on previous history using the network, you will have further incentivizations. That retailer at any time could send you a specific promotion in order to get you, to do some business, or, to keep you coming back, that client retention. That's one of the problems that Nucleus Vision looks to solve. In an online environment, it's pretty easy for you. Like currently, the customer doesn't own their data, and they can't monetize it. So that these big organizations and online retailers, they are using your data almost against you, where they can, leverage your data to put ads in front of you to get you to buy their product. Where in an offline environment, you're pretty much stuck to posters and banners and TV and radio ads. So this really gives a inclusion of the offline environment, which I do like. Okay, a couple of use cases of the nCash token. It is the backbone of the Nucleus Vision loyalty program, so incentivizing their customers as well as transferring data from one party to another. So, your data would be sent through nCash to the retailer on the Orbit blockchain. Okay, so if we currently, there are 10 live retailer stores. So like it says in its light paper, there are over 118,000 unique identifications, meaning in those 10 retailers, they accumulatively have had unique interactions where the ion sensor picked up that signal from somebody's phone. Now, 2,700 of those were successful authorizations, meaning the customer was acknowledged the push notification or the text message and gave up their data in exchange for nCash and recommendations. So there were 2,800 recommendations on offers sent, where 2,000 of those 2,800 were availed, meaning the customer went through with the purchase or redeemed in nCash. So use case, it is a current working product. So both good features, some of their partnerships, Reliance Communications, Idea, Vodafone, Intel, Alpha Networks, okay? So they've got some partnerships as far as telecom is concerned. Some of their advisors, some prominent advisors that I would point out are the co-founder of Icon, Min Kim, definitely a successful project, and Ian Bellina. He is the YouTube influencers that most of us all know. He is ex-IBM. He definitely has a large supporting community behind him. He is very bullish on this project. So driving definitely some attention to this project. Tim Draper, an investor in the project. He is a United States venture capitalist. To look at the team, Abhishek PT, CEO and founder. He has experience in the aerospace engineering industry, working for Gulfstream Aerospace, as well as FedEx Express for their aerospace engineering department. Very technical background, Harvard Business School dropout. Okay, and then the CMO, Martin Dudley, he has a pretty good experience, especially within retail, as he was the CMO for Levi Strauss & Co. back up until 1999 for 16 years. So good guy for the project, for the marketing operations. Okay, and then Brooks Atwood, Chief Design Officer in charge of UI and UX, which is the user experience and interface. TEDx speaker, So definitely good person as far as design is concerned, especially being prominent within retail. Nucleus Vision had a public token sale that was canceled due to the meeting of a hard cap, which was 40 million. The soft cap was 15 million. But you had to be an accredited investor in order to invest into this project. So it did leave the community a little bit upset over that, but they were able to buy it on secondary markets. 5% was bounty and subcontractors, 5% to the advisors, 25% founding team and employees, 25% community company reserve, and 40% public contributors. So 40% to the actual secondary market. Okay. If we take a look at the roadmap, Nucleus Vision's future, most of what I'm seeing on their roadmap is pretty redundant. They give their history and where they were founded and at what points they had milestones and benchmarks. So that is unique, and I like that. But as they start to get into the future here, it is all about mass adoption. So, deploying more sensors, more partnerships, different integrations within their neuron, and then user identified. So, getting more people aware of the project. So that's basically what they have stated in the roadmap, is just more of that all the way out until 2022. Taking a look at Medium, Nucleus Vision has partnered with Globus, the leading Indian clothing retail chain, recognized on the Association of India for Retailers, gave the recognition RAI. And then Nucleus Vision partners with Future Group, India's most prominent retail chain. So very, very prominent in India, with goals to spread out globally, of course. Now, some of the problems that I see facing this project were two things. The fact that online retail is becoming more and more easy, user friendly. Like, why would you go to your local Levi store when you can go to levi.com, put your size in, and especially with them coming out with these new features where you can use your phone to actually see what you would look like in the clothes. You wouldn't even have to go into store to try them on. You know what I mean? And so, that's something that I see. People are becoming more and more used to just ordering online, and just, it's a time saver. There's not a lot of incentive to go into your store other than to really try things on, I guess. And with certain technologies, you don't even have to do that. So that's the first one. And second being, how do you get your community, your average person, to be aware of nCash? Right now they're getting partnerships and becoming more ingrained with the retail space. But how do you get someone like my mom or my dad to know about nCash and want to use nCash? And obviously, you've got the incentives, right? But to me, that's not enough. Like, how is someone going to be like, okay, nCash, it's a cryptocurrency, yeah, I want to use it, other than like redeeming the rewards and such? I think they're going to have to really bring forth a really strong marketing scheme in order to get nCash in front of the everyday user. So a couple things I had to say about that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts and what you think about the problems I have brought up. Maybe you have some information that you'd like to share with, everyone that watches this video. It would be very helpful, not only to them, but for me. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this video. Make sure to like this video if you've gained some value out of it, if you feel like you've learned about Nucleus Vision and what it is. And make sure to subscribe, hit that little bell notification so you get notified when I come out with coin reviews. And then join us in the Discord. I'll leave a link in the description below where, we'll give everything cryptocurrency, technical analysis, fundamentals, community chat, just a real good environment for all your crypto needs. But other than that, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know your concerns or comments in the comments below, and we will catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.